Alex Eala shares what it's been like to be coached by Toni Nadal recently ahead of the clay court season. Alexandra Eala recently returned to the Rafa Nadal Academy ahead of the clay court season. The Filipina, who most recently competed in Miami, returned to the academy to prepare for her first event at the Linz Open. Eala was pictured training on the indoor clay courts at the institution, with legendary tennis coach Toni Nadal watching on. Toni Nadal, who was present in Eala's coaching box during her stunning run at the 2025 Miami Open, was the longtime coach of his nephew, Rafael Nadal. Having now traveled to Austria for the Linz Open, Eala has reflected on her time working with Toni Nadal, while also discussing what she worked on during her time at the esteemed academy. Alex Eala says she is blessed to work with Toni Nadal. While in conversation with journalist and former Filipina tennis player Diane Castillejo, Eala discussed some of her training focuses during the camp in Mallorca. "I didn't have much time. I don't think the tour really gives you much time to prepare between hard and clay," said Eala, who will play Austria's Julia Grabher in the Linz Open first round. "I did have a couple of days, maybe a week between when I ended Miami taking a break going back on court. But I think we worked a lot on feeling the ball, moving well, being able to move well. I feel like I'm moving better than I did last year, so yeah, I'm happy about that." Eala went on to discuss the influence of Toni Nadal, noting his positive influence on her career. "It's so great and we're so blessed to have Toni as part of the team," the 20-year-old added. "I think if you had told me that years ago, my mind would have been blown. But it's nice because he really has that knowledge, obviously. And he's really able to help my team, and yeah, just a great experience overall." Eala made a smart choice by practicing at the Rafa Nadal Academy. Not only was she afforded the opportunity to work with Toni Nadal, she also practiced on indoor clay courts, which are the same conditions being used at the Linz Open. Eala will begin her Linz Open campaign on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. For those viewing in the Philippines, you will be able to watch the match against Julia Grabher from 1 a.m. Alex Eala previews her first match in Linz. While Eala has never played against Julia Grabher on the WTA Tour, she has stepped onto court alongside the Austrian. "I've practiced with her a couple times before," the Filipina explained. "She's a very strong player, very fit. So I'm expecting a good battle. I'm ready. It's my first match on clay, so I'm super excited." If Eala defeats Grabher on Tuesday, she will play 2017 French Open champion Jelena Ostapenko in the Linz Open second round. Eala has won both of her previous two matches against Ostapenko, at the 2025 Miami Open and 2025 Eastbourne Open. However, Ostapenko's ability on clay should not be underestimated, as demonstrated by her barnstorming title-winning run at the 2025 Stuttgart Open, during which she defeated Iga Swiatek and Aryna Sabalenka.